So that's a Stephen move. When Harriet Tubman never actually freed the slaves. She just had the slaves go work for other white people.
Y'all, we leaving right now.
We love you, Kanye.
Hey everybody, so in this video we are going to discuss Kanye West. Okay, we are going to not only discuss him, but we also need to discuss what we need to do moving forward. Okay, because Kanye for years has been putting out rhetoric, bad rhetoric after rhetoric, and it seems like each time he opens his mouth it's the worst. Now granted, you can say, oh, you know, it's his opinions and you don't have to agree. No, we don't have to agree with his opinions, but something okay, so when Kanye first came out, okay, like, this man used to rap with a purpose. Like, bro, this is my bread and butter, I gotta make it, okay? He's had his fair share of things to say, but I'm just trying to wrap my brain. And the thing is, my brain is like, no, girl, we're not. That's the thing. And you don't want to give up on somebody. But it's like, and what I mean by sorry, I'm talking about you all. Because me personally, I'm like, I'm done with Kanye. I've been done with him. Like, ever since, you know, we were sitting here cheering for him when he talked about George Bush and how you don't like black people around Katrina. We was rooting for him when he got on stage and ruined Taylor Swift's acceptance speech and all, and said Beyonce is the greatest, whatever. Which, he wasn't wrong. You see what I'm saying? We rooted for him then, and then he just downward spiral. And I'm sitting here and I'm thinking about it, and I'm just like, Kanye, I feel, has always been this way. You know, we can sit here and we could be like, oh, everything changed when his mother passed. And maybe it did. But honestly, I feel like Kanye has always been this way. It's just maybe his mother kept him in check. Who knows? Because they're saying that Kanye is bipolar. Well, duh. We knew that. But he doesn't have those people around him to keep him in check. What I mean, keep him in check. Keep him sane, to tell him, no, that ain't right. You have all these people. You have his wife. You got her family that are the yes people that are okay with all of this. Then you have his fans that whatever Kanye does is the best thing ever. Like, they treat him like he is a god. And I'm like, he is not. And it's like, I don't know what else is it for y'all to understand that y'all gotta cancel it. Well, I don't want to say cancel, but y'all gotta, because it's like, he's not saying anything important. He's not saying anything that's benefiting any of us. He's not doing anything that's benefiting any of us. And you can say, well, you don't want to give, this is what I meant by it. You don't want to give up on him because obviously something's going on in his head. I don't know what, something's going on with him. And you don't want to give up on somebody. But at the same time, this man literally is talking about running for president and has Caitlyn Jenner as running mate. And he's talking about, he just did, and I'm gonna put the videos, before um, this video plays so y'all can see what he said. He literally said, Harriet Tubman freed the slaves only. She didn't free the slaves. She took those slaves and gave them to other white men. I said, but it's like, this is what he does. This is what he does. So I don't understand why y'all are shocked. First of all, when he said it, we're getting a lot of videos where people are like leaving the event and everything, but it's like, why are y'all there in the first place? This is the problem. This man, y'all are giving him this support, and it's like, why? And then he says stuff like this, and y'all get pissed off. It's like, y'all, this man is spitting in y'all faces, and y'all sitting here like, oh my gosh, I can't believe he did that, but he's been doing it. This man literally said Trump is like a superhero. He's like Superman to him. This man said slavery was a choice. And y'all okay with that. Y'all stay supporting him. Y'all stay listening to his music. You stay buying his clothes. This man literally sat here and got mad because these brands were overcharging and doing all these things, but he turned around and does the same thing, and it's not even quality clothes. These are clothes with holes in them, ripped up, something that you could find at Salvation Army or a thrift store, any other thrift store. So I don't understand why y'all sit here, y'all give this man your time and the energy just to be disappointed. And I'm like, why? He's literally sitting here crying, talking about how he wanted to abort North. Why do we need to know that? What do we need to know that for? Why do we need to know that? Why are you sitting for, like, this man was literally crying. I'm like, sir. And it's like, and I forever say this. We deal with Kanye in spurts, okay? Kim and all of them deal with him all the time. And it's like, at some point, like him, you cannot sit here and talk about justice reform and freeing all these black people from prison. Nice, thank you. But your husband, your husband, the father of your children, 4 children, you have 4 kids with this man. Like, they are just toxic, just, ooh. This man, like, y'all, I don't know what it, and it's like, bro, do y'all not see this? Do y'all not see this? Do y'all not see this? I know you do. And it's like, I know y'all are press junkie whores. I know you are. But at some point, when do y'all have to be like, enough? Kanye, get some help. This ain't to publicly see somebody just go through a mental breakdown like that. Because that's what that was. That's what all of this is. This is these mental episodes where this man clearly needs help. And y'all are just sitting back like, oh yeah, Kanye, ratings. At some point, like, when do y'all have to be like, enough? Stop. because we ain't seeing it. And you can be like, oh, you don't know what's going on behind the scenes. No, we don't. But they definitely ain't doing nothing out front. See, the thing is, the Kardashians are cool whenever one of them, what I mean by one of the sisters or one of the brothers or whatever, whenever they are in under fire, they are quick to hop on social media and they're quick to defend. But as soon as Kanye opened his mouth, they are mums the word. Tell me I'm wrong. Please tell me that I'm wrong. I want to be wrong so bad. I don't follow the Kardashians like that, but what I do know is this: I know the things they post. I know the things they say. I know the things that they do. And they never say, whenever it comes to Kanye, they don't say nothing. They don't say nothing. It is mums the word. They don't say nothing. They don't do nothing. And I don't know if Kanye is, telling them not to. I don't know what control he has or what control they have over him. But this is embarrassing. It should be embarrassing. And it's like, for years, people would get on Kim because it's like, and we see that she's made her changes. We see it. Like, you're over here trying to be a lawyer and everything cool. But it's like, people would get on Kim because they're like, you cannot turn a blind eye to what's going on, especially when when you make the decision to lie down with a black man and have a baby with him. You've made the decision to be a part of it. To be, you can't be oblivious anymore. You cannot pretend like racism don't exist. But when you have a black man that is so far gone, it's like, what do you do, girl? Like, I saw a headline where they're saying that Kanye is bipolar and the family is worried. Now y'all worried? Y'all are now worried. So, what do we do going forward? Because people are still going to support him. And it's like, I don't, good that, you all made the decision to leave that event. And, I saw a video where this guy was like, telling people as he was leaving out, don't go in there, don't go in there. But the thing is, why were y'all there in the first place? That place should have been empty. The only people that should have been there is Kanye and his people. But no, y'all want to show up for what? And then what was y'all expecting? What was y'all expecting? That's what I want to know. What were y'all expecting? Y'all sat here, y'all got up, you got dressed, you drove, put gas in your car, you drove all the way over there just to hear Kanye say, Harriet Tubman took slaves and gave them to other white men. She ain't freed them, she just gave them to other white people. What? First of all, ain't nobody ask. Nobody is asking for no history lesson from Kanye. Okay? Nobody's asking for that. But then you gonna put out wrong information. So then it just makes me wonder, what are you teaching your kids? What are you teaching your children? That's what we gotta think about. What are you teaching them? Because the thing is, back to Kim, we were all worried that, oh my gosh, North is gonna grow up and she's gonna be completely whitewashed. But it's not only just her, but it's Kanye too. Like, this little black girl, cause she black. You can talk about, oh, she's got bronze skin. No, girl, that is melanin, okay? She got melanin, and all the other children, they all got melanin. These little black kids are about to grow up, and they are about to be thinking that slavery was a choice, that kind what's her name, Harriet Tubman, then gave slaves to other white people, like she took these slaves, so she was transporting slaves to other plantations, and they're probably gonna think, well, I'm just exempt from police brutality, so I can just, you know, get stopped by the police and be cool and get home because people know who my parents are. I'm exempt from it. And it's like, that has to be the worst. Like, you have, like, they have no ounce of blackness with pride. And what I mean by that, like, we know they're not being taught to be, you know, they're not taught to be proud of their blackness. What they're being taught is being proud of their whiteness. Really, that's what that is. They're being taught to steal. They're being taught to, you know, turn a blind eye and to throw out these little conspiracy theories. Like, you can't do that. And we've seen it. We've seen it. They don't work for us. It works for white people, but they don't work for us. And I'm sorry, y'all, girl, y'all too dark to be doing all these conspiracy theories. It's just y'all ain't light enough for that. I ain't even light enough for that. These white people gonna look at you and be, what the hell are y'all talking about? Y'all ain't light enough to pass. And you can say, well, they got this much. That don't matter. Nobody is about to seriously look at Kim and Kanye's kids and be like, oh yeah, that's Kim and Kanye's kid. They don't give a shit. They don't care. They don't care. They don't care who your parents are. That is nothing. So, like I said, what I'm going to do moving forward, okay? What I'm going to do moving forward is the same thing I've been doing. I have not listened to any of his music. I've not bought any of his music, nor am I going to. I do not support him at all. I'm running for president, sir. No, and what scares me about this is the same thing. Because, see, last time somebody just like him said, oh yeah, for years had been saying, I'm going to run for president. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Like, oh yeah, whatever. Whatever. Okay. And then what happened? 2016 happened. Man said, okay, I'm going to run. Fast forward. We're sitting there thinking, there's no way we're going to let this happen. There's no way. People were voting for Oprah. People were voting for Harambe. And people voted for him. Because they didn't want somebody who's experienced, who's first lady, somebody who was senator, somebody who was secretary of state, somebody with experience. Oh, well, she said in 19 blah 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 that this happened. Okay, but see, the thing is, you have to allow people to grow. You gotta allow people to grow. But no, y'all couldn't see past that. And again, I believe I said this last last video. Cause this is an extra, by the way, if I hadn't said it. It's an extra, Think and Share extra. That my mom's friend literally was like, white woman. Same thing. She got her granddaughter's biracial, but she black. Okay, she takes care of her. And it's like, she was like, I voted for, TRUMP. I voted for him because I wanted to shake things up. And it's like, that's what people were thinking. They wanted something different. They wanted something that wasn't, political. But it's like when you are running a country, you have to have experience. You have to know what you're doing because you're not just for yourself or one group. You are for everybody. That's why a lot of people were so pissed off with President Obama because it's like, oh, he wasn't for black people. No, it's not that. It's because he's president of the United States of America first, okay? Yeah, he is a black man, but at the same time, he is everybody's president. He's he's not to just cater to us. He is to cater to everybody. That's what the president is for. But nobody could see that. And you also have to remember, do y'all really think these white people was going to let this black man do what he needed to do for this country? Absolutely not. And they did not. He got some stuff done. And hold on, you got to remember the other guy that was here had a whole heap and shit of stuff going on. So it wasn't going to take 4 years just to smooth everything out. It wasn't going to take 4 years. Hell, it couldn't have taken 8 years for that. But the fact that President Obama was able to do the things he could do, because they weren't going to let him do that. Every day we saw in the news where the Republicans versus Democrats, Republicans and Democrats, Republicans not letting this happen. They're not letting that happen. School shootings, mass shootings here and there. Oh, but we don't want them to take our guns, so we're just going to sit here and be like, no, you're not doing that. You see what I'm saying? We know this. Now, the only issue that I had with President Obama that just kind of made me go, oh, the only thing was when Flint, Michigan, Flint happened, the water crisis, which I believe is still happening. I believe it is. And he was like, did this whole press conference talking about, oh yeah, the water's fine. And he didn't even drink the water. So the water ain't fine. That was the only issue I had with him. Like, don't do that. Don't do that. So, it's like, President Obama did what he could. And now what's happening, everything's being gutted. Everything. This man is out here he is not making America great again at all. He is making us vulnerable. So when things happen, we have no protection. And guess what? Where is he going to be? In the bunker. So what scares me is the same thinking we had the last time. This ain't going to happen. It scares me because we have that same thinking. There's no way people are going to vote for Kanye. There's no way this man would know. But he has this campaign. He's running. And the fucked up part about it is people are going to vote for him. That's the bad part. That's the bad part. And it's like, y'all, we cannot, and I don't want to get emotional, but it's like, we cannot handle 4 years of Trump already. We cannot handle 4 years of him. And we can't handle 4 more years of him. But what we cannot do is handle 4 years of Kanye. No, we can't. We have to have some order here. We gotta have order. And we don't have that right now. Every single day from the day Trump decided to run to now, he has been on the news for being a bigot, for being a racist, for lying, for stealing, cheating. Has no morals for anybody, not even his own children, not even his own wife. He don't care. When you don't care about your own family, what makes you think he's going to care about anybody else? We are dying out here. People are dying because this man knew this was going to happen. He knew this was going to happen. And yet, you got people around him that are okaying this. And then y'all get pissed off at those of us that are like, we don't want to die. And that's where we are. We don't want to die. And y'all get mad because all we're saying is wear your mask. Not that hard. Yeah, it's hard to breathe. Yeah, you might get a nosebleed here or there, but I would rather have a nosebleed, which I don't get nosebleeds, but I would rather have that than to have a body filled with blood clots. To die alone. Alone. When you die, you want to have your family. Well, guess what? We can't. So, it is, it's scary because you can only do your part. You can't make anybody do theirs. But it's like, y'all can't do this. You can't do this. So yeah, going forward, y'all can put down in the comments what y'all plan on doing going forward. You know, what y'all think about all of this. Because this can't happen. I can't. I can't. I can't. And my final thoughts on this. We cannot any longer blame this on mental health. We can't. Yes, Kanye needs help. He does. And I know I've said that. But at the same time, this is who he is. And that's why I'm at the place of, you don't want to leave nobody behind. But if this is who they are, why waste your time on them? And that's harsh. But it's like, at some point, when do we say enough? We cannot blame this on his mother. We cannot blame this on... This is him. You guys got to decide on what it is y'all gonna do. And I'll see y'all in the next video.